Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time, please don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up for this tutorial. We're going to be learning how to draft a corset. As you can see how neat this is looking. So if you want to learn, let's start now. First of all, we'll mark our bust measurement divided by 4. That's bust circumference divided by 4. Then I subtracted 5 inches from my length and I marked my bust point and my under bust, and I'm going to connect it with straight lines. Then the next thing I did was to mark my bust point measurement. So you measure your nipple to nipple, you measure a nipple to nipple, guys, and you connect it with a straight line. So on my nipple line, I came in by ½ inch, and I'm going to place my tape 3.5 above from my nipple line all round, and also 3.5 from my nipple line to serve as my chest line. So I'm coming in again by ½ inch and I'm connecting it to that ½ inch on my nipple line. Then I'm extending this nipple to nipple line upwards. I'm going to mark 1/4 inch. You can mark ½ inch on your own. I'm marking 1/4 inch under the bust and on my waistline. I'm going to connect it with a straight line. Then the next thing I did was that from my chest line I extended the chest line. I came down by 1 inch. That will serve as my armhole line. I came in again by 1 inch. I came in by 1 inch. I connected it with a straight line. As you can see me doing, that's my armhole measurement. I'm going to curve my bust, my under bust to that side. I'm going to use my free hand, as you can see me doing. My under bust curve is done. So I'm connecting my dart legs to my bust point. Then on the above bust, I'm marking 1 inch to serve as the dart for above bust tightening. I came down for my cleavage line. I came down by 1.5 from the chest line. Now I'm connecting it. This depends on what you want, but I want 1.5 for mine. I don't want to show too much cleavage. I'm going to connect also the other dart leg to the armhole. I hope you understand what I'm doing. Then I'm blending it. So I'm going to use my curve ruler to blend the bust point side, because it should not be pointy. It's not supposed to be pointy. It won't come out nice. So it's not supposed to be pointy. I'm blending it like you see me doing. As I'm doing, I blended it. Then the next thing I did was I measured the distance for shaping. So I shaped. I marked my the distance between that side. I added it to my bust measurement. Then I marked my waistline plus the distance between that two dart legs and marked it. Then I'm connecting it with my straight ruler. Then I'm practically done with the front part. Then for the back part, I've marked 9 inches for my bust circumference. That's the highest part of my body. This 1 inch I'm adding is for my zipper allowance, and I've marked 14 inches. You know, the back is always shorter than the front measurement. So from there I came down by 2 inches. That's how deep I want my back to go. I'm connecting it with my hand. I tried using the ruler, but it didn't work out, so I connected it with my hands and I used the ruler to blend it out to be smooth. So that's it. Then I'm going to mark my nipple to nipple measurement for the dart, and I'm going to mark 1/2 inch at both sides for the dart legs. And I'm coming up at that side where I marked. I came down by 2 inches and I marked 4 inches also, so I'm connecting with a straight line and the dart leg also. I hope you understand. I'm going to now mark my measurements. Take my measurements. My waist is 7 inches plus this 1 inch, that's making it 8 inches. Then I'm coming in here by 1/2 inch to eliminate the zipper bulge at the back. I'm going to replace that 1/2 inch at that side also. Then I'm done with the measurements for the back. Now I'll come back at that zipper side to add that 1 inch I came in with, because if you don't do it, you will run short of fabric and you won't get the accurate shape you desired. So that's what I'm doing. I'm extending this line to the zipper and that 1 inch, that 1/2 inch, sorry, to eliminate zipper bulge. My pattern is ready, so the next thing I did was to cut. Then I connected this line. This is the 2 inches distance, the difference between the front and the back measurements. So watch as I cut to the bust point, and I'm going to blend that 2 inches. I'm going to close the bust dart to enable me make the new line for my side. So I'm making a new line for the side so I don't run short of fabric when I'm sewing. Then this is no longer needed. I'm just cancelling it so I'll know where to cut when cutting. So I'm cutting through. I'm cutting gently. Make sure I cut gently, following the curves to give you a nice result when sewing. And the back also. Then my pattern is ready, so I'm just labeling it. This is the second part and this is the first part. This is the center front, this is the back. So I'm going to label it the side front, the side back, and the center back. So I hope you enjoy my tutorial, you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.